Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. But now that we're together, let's talk about kale. We're all trying to eat better and healthier these days, and incorporating dark leafy greens into your diet is one of the best ways to do that, and you're in luck, because this is the prime time of year to start doing it. Kale, especially as the weather cools, gets sweeter day by day. So I want to share a little tip with you today on how to keep this magical leafy green, which is packed with vitamins and nutrients, fresher for longer. Because the longer it lasts in your fridge, the more likely you are to eat it. And it's really quite simple. Take your kale or other green, it could be Swiss chard, collard greens, arugula, lay it on the counter on top of a piece of paper towel. Wrap it up in the paper towel, and then spray it down with some water. So why are we doing this? There are 3 reasons why greens wilt. Number 1 is exposure to direct sunlight, which in your fridge, hopefully, is not happening. Number 2 is temperature. Temperature's too warm. And the 3rd is that there's a lack of humidity. When you spray it down like this, it stays fresh, it stays damp, and it stays cool, and will last longer in your refrigerator. A lot of people ask me what to do with their kale. And that really depends upon what type of kale you're dealing with. This is lacinato kale, also known as dinosaur kale. We make salads with lacinato kale. And it's called dinosaur kale, by the way, because the leaves look like the skin of a dinosaur, something I tell my boys all the time, and it gets them to eat their greens. This is our curly kale. We make kale chips with curly kale. The crinkled leaves actually crisp up nicely on a baking sheet, so you get a crunchy kale chip. And there's a really easy way to clean this. You want to turn your kale leaf upside down, and there's a big rib, you can see it here, which runs the length of it. Take 2 fingers, run them down the leaf. That's going to remove the leaf from the rib. This should go in your compost. Then you take the leaf, and you can just tear it into bite-sized pieces like so. Arrange it on your baking sheet, drizzle with olive oil, some sea salt, bake it at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes till it's crispy, and kale chips are what's for dinner.